Hello and welcome to this week's edition of our MPTV Coaches Show. I'm Ryan Lindley, joined by Eric Myers. On this week's episode, we'll talk about our junior high baseball team preparing to play in the state tournament and chat with MHS dance team coach Ashley Beyer. But before that, let's talk about all the great success our girls golf team had at the conference meet.
Well, obviously, Ryan, the girls continued their excellent play, taking home the title in the conference meet. Big time right there. Abby Newkirk shot a 70 to finish first and set the school record for a tournament score. Reagan Breaker shot a 76 and was second, where Tavia Dow also finished in the top 10 with 8th. The girls have regionals this week, and if they continue to play the way, they've got a great shot to be playing in the state meet. As mentioned, another team in District 709 making a great strides is junior high baseball. I had the chance to visit a practice earlier this week as they prepared to the state tournament on Friday.
Well, I'll tell you, getting back to state again, 11th year as a junior high coach here, so it'll be our 6th appearance, I do believe, and never gets old. Still exciting each and every time to see those boys' faces, you know, when you get that final out of the sectional, to realize they've kind of made it to their first kind of, you know, dream in their small baseball career as school ball is concerned, making it to the state tournament. Only 8 3A teams left practicing today, so it's always a good feeling here on a Monday to be still practicing with these guys, and we're excited to be there, but we're not going in there just to be excited. We're going in there to, hopefully put ourselves in position to get 3 more wins and come home as the state champion of Illinois. So that's the goal. Our guys have prepared all year for that. We've talked about it from the first day of tryouts all the way to now. And, all week long, it's about staying focused, staying prepared, making sure our minds are right mentally, and, we're physically ready, and we're excited for Friday at 4:30.
Best of luck to the junior high boys at state. Just really exciting to see their progress.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome, right? I mean, they're going to be there Friday night, 4:30, out at Eastside Center. So if anybody's out there watching, hopefully we get the opportunity to broadcast this game via YouTube or the NFHS network. Wow, that's hard to say 5 times fast, right? Or on MPTV. We'll keep you updated, but you can always go to Twitter, district Facebook pages, or our YouTube page to make sure that we know that we're going to be broadcasting that game Friday night. Again, Friday night, 4:30, Eastside Center here in East Peoria, playing a really good Edwardsville Lincoln team that we've actually already played this season and beat 13-3. So be a rematch there. So it should be a good one.
Absolutely. Best of luck to Coach Crawford and the junior high boys baseball team. Let's shift our gears to MHS boys soccer. They played in a tough tournament down in the Springfield area this past weekend. They drew with Springfield High 1-1 before falling to Chatham 2-1. They'll play East Peoria in a conference match this week before regional seedings come out, and it's going to be interesting because the Potters are likely to face either Middle Line for Washington or rival Peoria Notre Dame in the regional this year. So boys soccer having a great year, and it could be a difficult but a regional they definitely could win. And if you beat those good teams in the regional, it makes the sectional all the easier.
It does. We had a very similar regional last year. We emerged victorious there. Hopefully Coach Long can get the Potters soccer Potters out there and really get that going this year. But again, those are some really tough draws here, all in Central Illinois. Central Illinois is that good home to soccer, probably outside of Chicago, wouldn't you say?
I would say absolutely. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, soccer in this area has always been tough. There always seems to be a team somewhere near this state title, quarterfinal, semifinal, sometimes even in the title game. So best of luck to the soccer Potters, and as they continue to have a great year and still fighting for that Middle Line conference title as well.
Everything's within that reach. Mm-hmm. Speaking of titles, here we go. Girls volleyball had a solid week, beating East Peoria and Dunlap, getting on track right there. That's a good thing, getting back on track. That evened the Potters conference record as they start the second round of the conference this week.
So exciting there. Boys and girls cross country also continuing to do well. Both the boys and the girls teams finished in 4th place at the East Peoria Invite. The top individual finishers for the Potters were Chase Souter on the boys' side. He finished 9th. Sophie Kruger on the girls' side, who finished 12th. So again, cross country continuing to do great, running fast, and another team that has a great chance at a state trophy.
Yeah, as we talked to Coach Zeller a couple weeks ago, what is his goal? Bring home that hardware from state, just like they've been doing here. Our running programs here at the MHS are second to none.
Yeah, really, absolutely.
Great. Football played a close game, Coach, didn't we? 14-7 on that loss. Undefeated Pekin on Friday during the homecoming game. While the loss was disappointing to the Hogs, there was a lot of excitement around the homecoming with not just the game, but the pep rally and the parade before it. A big game right there, Coach. Just felt a little bit short. Conditions were maybe not the best, Probably helped Morton a little bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously rain throughout the game. Wasn't expected to if you looked at the weather forecast, but somehow, some way, the weather doesn't always follow the forecast, and it rained pretty much the entire day. 14-7 game. Pekin gets the win, but, I mean, very, very tough physical game. Really proud of the way our guys competed in that ball game against a really solid Pekin team that has a legitimate chance to be a 9-0 team at the end of the year and a high seed in the 7A playoffs. So, no moral victories, but happy with the way we competed.
We'll always take one of those moral victories, but yeah, Pekin really good there. 4 games left for both teams. So we have Limestone this week. What are we looking forward to, Friday night when we go on the field there?
Limestone is a team that, I mean, obviously is struggled so far this year, to be completely honest. Maybe look at the record, you can see that they have not won a game yet. One thing that they are pretty good at, though, is the quick passing game. Mm-hmm. They like to roll the quarterback out, throw little short 5-yard passes, and then try to let the receiver run for more yardage. So, I mean, really our job this week is going to be to try to fine-tune ourselves defensively. You're going to see stuff like that from other teams down the road. And so if we can stop it this week, I think that bodes well for the rest of the season.
Yep. As you know, Potters got four games left here, so finishing out that that grunting Middle Illini schedule right there in football.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see what happens. But obviously, a lot of season left, and let's shift gears a little bit. We mentioned homecoming earlier, and
fun times by all.
Yeah, fun times by all. I mean, and part of the homecoming experience was our MHS dance team got to have multiple performances. One with just the girls themselves, and one a little combination with the dance team and some of our MHS teachers. But I had a chance to talk with head dance coach Ashley Beyer a little bit earlier about the dance team season thus far. So let's take a listen to that. Welcome back here on our MPTV Coaches Show. Ryan Lindley here with our MHS dance coach, Ashley Beyer. And let's just start with this. How's the season going so far?
Season's going great. The girls are working harder than ever. Over the summer, we attended UDA camp, and they won pretty much every award you could win there. So there's high expectations coming off of that as we kind of continue and finish football season, get into basketball, and then we'll have tryouts soon for competition.
Awesome. And we'll talk a little bit about competition here in a second. First of all, though, you mentioned football season, and this past week was homecoming. And obviously, that's always fun, both the game, but also everything that leads up to that. So talk a little bit about Thursday night pep rally. The girls got their own performance, but then they had some fun with the teacher dance as well.
Yeah, so this year the girls decided that they wanted to kind of bring back the teacher dance. So we put some feelers out there, and we had 25 staff members that were willing to participate, which was amazing. I hope that continues in the future. But they got to perform their own, which they do per the themes of homecoming, which is awesome to see. And then, yes, the teachers, we had a couple practices. We sent out videos for who couldn't make it. I know the kids loved it. It was great. Hopefully we continue to make that bigger and better every year.
Yeah, a lot of enthusiasm, and I'll say as I was part of that. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I don't know if I would assess my skills that well, but it was a lot of fun. So it was good.
Yes.
And it was an awesome idea for the girls to bring that back.
Yes, they did a great job. I love that they are so innovative in some of the ideas that they want to do, and really kind of get that sense of community continuing here at Morton High School.
Absolutely. And so let's talk competitive, because that's a new thing this year with the dance program. And so talk a little bit about kind of like the genesis of starting that, and then kind of what that'll entail.
So Morton High School dance has been pretty talented for a while, and I'm a pretty competitive person. So with that, I think that we could do very well competing. So it was something that I put some feelers out there last year, had some pretty positive responses, and it was just like, okay, we're going to do this, and we're going to see how it is. We're only going to do a couple competitions this year, and then hopefully continue to grow that as each year goes on. But we'll have tryouts for that in October. There's posters that I've just recently put up around the building. So our goal is to do as best that we can in the local competitions that we're going to do.
Awesome. Let me ask this just to kind of wrap it up. I mean, obviously the answer may be the competitive season, but beyond that, is there anything in particular that you're looking forward to this year as you finish up football season, roll into basketball, and then roll in obviously to that competitive season? The
biggest thing that I like to see is how the girls adjust and change and create different formations, and how they adapt to different things that could happen. I'd love to see their creativity. There are girls on the team that are great choreographers, and they're starting to really piece those visual parts of routines together, and so that's making us better and better. So whether it's performing at football, basketball, or whether it's going to be competing, there are girls that are very committed and want to see that success. And I think when they want to see that success, they become more successful.
Awesome. Well, folks, again, you can check out the dance team, home football games, home basketball games, and now starting this year in the competitive season as well. So, Ashley, thank you very much for being with us.
Yeah.
And stick around, folks. We'll be back right after this.
So homecoming certainly is fun, and it was great to see the enthusiasm from everyone, yourself included there, Coach.
Yeah,
you got out there and did your thing.
I did my thing. I mean, I'm not going to claim that I'm the best dancer, but it sure was fun, and I appreciate Coach Beyer and the dance team trying to bring in some school spirit and get teachers involved as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun times here. Homecoming, we look back on our high school experiences and college experiences for that matter, and it's one of those things that everybody tries to go out and participate and get in that team building. It's a great thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's right, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe before you go. Thanks again to everyone who watched this week, and we'll see you again next week. For Ryan Lindley, I'm Eric Myers. Thank you and have a great week.
Goodbye, everybody.